Welcome. A total solar eclipse is scheduled for March 29, 2025, which is an absolutely amazing event. Among the most breathtaking astronomical occurrences of the century will be this uncommon occurrence, which hasn't happened in 145 years. Throughout a total solar eclipse, the moon completely obscures the sun, resulting in a black sky throughout the day. The image of the sun's dazzling corona illuminating the moon, producing a bizarre and unsettling blackness, is a sight to see if you're fortunate enough to be in the line of totality. For ages, people have been captivated by this phenomenon, which still has a big influence on culture, science, and how we see the world. Experts from a wide range of professions are paying attention to the eclipse, notwithstanding the fact that it is a breathtaking visual spectacle. This unique arrangement allows astronomers to study the sun's corona in ways that aren't often feasible, which excites them greatly. During a complete eclipse, scientists may use sophisticated telescopes and imaging technologies to examine the sun's corona, which is ordinarily obscured by its overpowering brightness. Our knowledge of space weather, solar activity, and the effects of solar storms on Earth may all be enhanced by this research. Having more data to forecast solar storms might be crucial for our technology infrastructure, since they can interfere with satellite communications, power grids, and global navigation systems. The eclipse is significant historically and culturally as well. Eclipses used to be often interpreted as divine signs or omens. Ancient societies were terrified by the unexpected darkness that would descend during the day, because they were unable to comprehend the scientific explanations for these occurrences. Eclipses gave rise to myths and tales of divine intervention, and some people still seek advice from them because they think they might affect global events, human conduct, and emotions. Astrologers are still discussing the eclipse's possible consequences and how it may affect people's choices and lives. But the consequences of a solar eclipse extend beyond cultural interpretations and superstition. Additionally, there are pragmatic considerations. Scientists and environmentalists, for instance, are concerned about how animals may respond to the sudden darkness. Daytime species may behave differently, while nocturnal animals may get confused. There may be problems with tourism, public safety, and transportation, as millions of people get ready to see the eclipse, and many of them are anticipated to go to popular viewing locations. In order to manage the large crowds and guarantee everyone's safety, governments and municipal authorities are already preparing. The actual solar eclipse, in which the moon totally obscures the sun and lays shadows over some regions of the planet, will be an uncommon occurrence. People will notice the weird, unearthly atmosphere created when the sky darkens in the midst of the day. This eclipse is even more remarkable since it is so uncommon. It's been more than a century since there was a complete solar eclipse that could be seen from such prominent places on Earth. To get a deeper understanding of the importance of this celestial event, experts such as astrologers, physicists, and astronomers are actively examining it from a variety of perspectives. This eclipse is significant from an astronomical point of view, since it necessitates the exact alignment of the Earth, Moon, and Sun. Millions of people will have the opportunity to watch this remarkable event, since the eclipse's path of totality, where it is completely visible, will cover many continents. The duration of the complete eclipse may vary from a few seconds to several minutes, depending on where you are. When the moon slowly passes over the sun, onlookers will see that the sunlight progressively fades until totality, when the sky will darken to resemble night. Beyond the spectacle, experts anticipate that the eclipse will provide important data. Scientists will have the unique chance to examine the sun's corona up close, since the moon hides the sun's light. Insights into solar winds, magnetic fields, and the dynamics of the sun's atmosphere will be gained as a result of their increased ability to study its composition and behavior. Since solar storms may significantly impact satellite technology and our planet's magnetic field, These research are essential to understanding how space weather impacts Earth. Solar eclipses have inspired amazement, wonder, and even dread throughout history. They were seen as supernatural occurrences by the ancients, who saw them as warnings of imminent tragedy or divine signals. Even if we are aware of the scientific concepts behind the eclipse, it nonetheless captivates our attention. The solar eclipse scheduled for March 29, 2025 will be a spectacular spectacle that blends human intrigue with the secrets of the universe. It serves as a reminder of both how much we know and how much more we can learn about the cosmos. A large number of professional astronomers, amateur stargazers, and inquisitive visitors will travel to areas inside the line of totality to see the March 29, 2025 eclipse. To share this astronomical event with the world, several groups and observatories are planning public viewing, educational, and live streaming activities. Solar eclipse viewing requires safety measures. Without eye protection, direct sunlight may harm eyes. Experts propose eclipse glasses or solar viewers that prevent dangerous light. To guarantee safe viewing and photography, telescopes and cameras need sun filters. Modern electronics may be affected by the eclipse. The eclipse may affect satellite communications, GPS, and power networks due to solar radiation changes. Radio communications and navigation systems may be temporarily disrupted by atmospheric variations. Although these impacts are typically minor, they allow scientists to analyze how solar eclipses affect our modern infrastructure. Scientists, skywatchers, and the public become more excited as the date approaches. The complete solar eclipse on March 29, 2025 will be noteworthy from a scientific, cultural, or ecological standpoint. It reminds us of heavenly bodies' delicate motions and the amazing things that happen when the cosmos is in harmony. The complete solar eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to behold the universe in its full glory. The expected effects of this solar eclipse on Earth's climate and natural calamities are worrying. Researchers believe the eclipse may temporarily raise global temperatures. This is because the Sun and Earth were close at this time. The Sun will have a greater impact on Earth when the two celestial bodies are at their closest due to orbital fluctuations. A transient but large increase in solar energy reaching Earth's surface might impact climate patterns and weather in different locations. This increase in solar energy may cause heat waves, droughts, and ecological changes in certain regions. These consequences may worsen harsh weather in some areas, making life harder for people and animals. Global warming is already threatening polar ice caps, but solar energy might speed their melting. Rising sea levels from melting ice caps threaten coastal communities and low-lying areas. Fresh water entering the seas disrupts ocean currents and marine ecosystems, threatening marine habitats and causing environmental instability. Another major issue is how the eclipse may affect atmospheric dynamics. The fast change in temperature and light exposure during the event might cause wind patterns and air pressure to fluctuate, causing unpredictable weather. Storms or strange cloud formations may result from quick cooling following the eclipse. These atmospheric disturbances may alter regional climates for weeks or months. This eclipse may enhance earthquake activity in addition to climatic consequences. In poor alignment, the Moon and Sun's gravitational attraction may stress the Earth's crust, according to some geologists and astrophysicists. Historical records show that certain eclipses have coincided with earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and tsunamis. The fluctuating gravitational forces may somewhat modify tectonic stress, causing geological disruptions. This concept is still debated by scientists, but the probability of such catastrophic catastrophes is still being studied. Although a solar eclipse is beautiful, its potential effects on Earth's climate and geology deserve careful observation and research. The March 29, 2025 solar eclipse has astrological significance beyond its scientific and environmental effects. Eclipses are strong cosmic omens, according to many astrologers, signaling major changes in world events and personal lives. This eclipse is likely to change the zodiac, affecting politics, economics, and emotions. Astrologers predict that this day's cosmic alignment will revolutionize individuals and society. Some believe this eclipse marks the start of a new period of innovation, reformation, and awareness transformations. Others think it indicates upheaval, catastrophe, and uncertainty. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn will be most affected by the eclipse's influence, which will modify their personalities and life trajectories. This eclipse may cause professional or personal changes for Aries, prompting them to rethink their ambitions and take chances. Cancerians may change their life path via emotional insights, familial changes, or contemplation. Libra, the sign of justice and connections, may have legal or partnership issues reevaluated. Capricorn, noted for its discipline and structure, may face job or financial changes, encouraging them to adapt. Solar eclipses have always symbolized transformation. Ancient civilizations saw these celestial phenomena as signs of change, typically tied to leader changes, power upheavals, and unforeseen natural calamities. Some contemporary astrologers believe the March 29, 2025 eclipse might cause economic turmoil, political instability, or large-scale wars. However, a positive view proposes that the eclipse may spur technical and spiritual enlightenment, raising humanity's awareness and togetherness. For safety and readiness, experts suggest taking numerous measures during this eclipse. The first and most important step is eyesight protection. During an eclipse, staring at the sun might cause irreversible blindness. Safely viewing the eclipse requires eclipse glasses or solar filters that prevent hazardous radiation. Another factor is the transient temperature reduction during total solar eclipses. Residents in impacted areas should be prepared for short but notable climatic changes due to abrupt darkness. Some ideas link eclipses to heightened seismic or tsunami activity. Therefore, earthquake-prone and coastal residents should be careful. Eclipse myths and superstitions should be replaced by scientific reasons. Instead of worrying, people should enjoy the rare chance to see a stunning celestial spectacle safely. A safe, secure place away from traffic or uneven terrain will improve the viewing experience. Finally, the March 29, 2025 solar eclipse is more than science. It has great astrological importance and may signal major global and personal changes. This occurrence reminds us of the profound link between the cosmos and humanity, whether as a cosmic warning or a portal to new possibilities. Throughout history, different civilizations have interpreted solar eclipses in various ways, often attributing them to supernatural events or celestial anger. In ancient times, people lacked the scientific knowledge we have today, so they sought to explain the mysterious disappearance of the sun in terms of myth and superstition. The sudden onset of darkness during a total solar eclipse was an unsettling phenomenon, and it naturally sparked fear and wonder. Many believed that such occurrences were signs from the heavens, warning of impending doom or punishment. In Hindu mythology, for example, eclipses are linked to the demon Rahu, who was said to swallow the sun, causing the sky to darken. According to the story, Rahu attempted to gain immortality by drinking the nectar of the gods. However, before he could complete this act, the god Vishnu discovered his plot and beheaded him. Rahu's head, now immortal, continues to travel through the sky, occasionally eating the sun or the moon and causing eclipses in the process. This myth reflects the symbolic and metaphorical ways in which early cultures tried to make sense of the strange phenomena in the sky. Similarly, ancient Chinese beliefs tied solar eclipses to a dragon, which was thought to devour the sun during these rare events. In response, the people would gather in large groups, creating loud noises by pounding drums to scare the dragon away and restore light to the world. These practices were not only deeply rooted in tradition, but they also influenced how the society as a whole responded to celestial occurrences. The rituals around eclipses were so important that they were documented in historical records, further illustrating how these events shaped beliefs and behaviors over centuries. Despite the passage of time, myths and superstitions surrounding eclipses still persist. Some people, for instance, anticipate catastrophic events or even the end of the world with each new eclipse. The 2025 solar eclipse has already been tied to doomsday prophecies, fueled by pseudoscience and conspiracy theories. These ideas, though unsupported by any scientific evidence, spread quickly on social media and among fringe groups. Such notions can cause unnecessary anxiety and suspicion, even though we now have a much clearer understanding of these celestial phenomena. In reality, the upcoming solar eclipse will provide an incredible opportunity for scientific research. Global observatories and space organizations, including NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, are preparing to use advanced equipment to capture high-resolution images and gather valuable data about the Sun's corona. Under normal conditions, it's extremely difficult to study the corona because the Sun's intense brightness overwhelms any surrounding light. However, during a total solar eclipse, the Moon obscures the Sun's light, allowing scientists to study the corona in remarkable detail. This offers a rare chance to explore the Sun's outer atmosphere, which is otherwise hidden from view. Researchers are particularly interested in studying the Sun's magnetic field and the space weather it creates. One of the key areas of focus will be coronal mass ejections, CMEs, which are large bursts of solar wind and magnetic fields that can affect the Earth's magnetosphere. These events can disrupt satellite communications, navigation systems, and even power grids. By studying CMEs during the eclipse, scientists hope to improve their ability to predict and understand space weather, which is crucial for protecting modern technology and infrastructure. The eclipse also presents an excellent educational opportunity. Many schools, colleges, and planetariums are hosting programs designed to teach people about celestial mechanics and the broader workings of the universe. Public outreach initiatives are aimed at dispelling the myths and misconceptions that often surround eclipses, while also promoting an understanding of the science behind these events. Educators and astronomers will take the opportunity to explain why eclipses happen, how we can predict them, and what they reveal about our solar system. For many people, witnessing a total solar eclipse is a once-in-a-lifetime experience that sparks a sense of wonder and curiosity about the cosmos. The 2025 eclipse will be a breathtaking spectacle, visible to millions around the world. Those who are in the path of totality will be able to witness the Sun's corona, glowing with a halo of light around the dark disk of the Moon. This awe-inspiring moment reminds us of the complexity and beauty of the universe, encouraging people to look up at the sky and marvel at the mysteries it holds. Throughout history, solar eclipses have evoked a mix of fascination and fear, inspiring countless myths and legends. Today, thanks to advancements in science, we now see these astronomical events not as omens of disaster, but as opportunities for exploration and discovery. As we approach the 2025 eclipse, it is important to embrace it as a moment of learning and enlightenment, rather than a signal of impending catastrophe. By studying eclipses and sharing the knowledge we gain, we can inspire future generations of scientists, explorers, and curious minds to continue seeking answers to the vast questions the universe holds.